Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready, and as is proper, I want to share with you the procedure protocol that we have tried to carry for hundreds of years. And it's so good to see all of you here. I remember about 5 years ago when Alan called me and he said, "Hey chum," he says, "I've been working with the Neenah Historical Society, and you know, we found out that the last time there was a gathering down here in this area, and it was a small group of Menominee. I'd like to bring that back somehow with just a small gathering and show our appreciation, get back into the swing." And that was in 1948. So now here we are 4 years later doing this, and it does me well to see all of these. So again, my name is Richie Plass. I'll be your MC. Our arena director is my good friend and brother, Shane Webster. The head dancers today will be Breezy Tapi and our good friend Kate Kakatosh. And once we get grand entry completed, I will then acknowledge and name all of the flag bearers and staff carriers. So, again, if you're able, please stand and remove your headgear. And I'm going to call on our good friends and relatives, Wind Eagle, and for the 4th annual Inter-Tribal Pow Wow here in Neenah. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you grand entry. Aho! And yes, you can take pictures. Yes, you can take pictures. There may be some time during the day. We will request you to put your cameras down, but you are welcome to take pictures and video. I want to acknowledge the Veterans of Menominee Nation Eagle staff, carried by J.J. Korn, United States Army. The Ogitsada Warrior Sobriety Eagle staff, carried by Wes Martin, U.S. Army, 35 years sober. Next to him, the Atanoki Pomona staff, a walk that tells a sacred story, carried by Sean Caldwell. And the Brotherton Eagle staff, Skip Lonick. Those are the Eagle staffs today. Entering the arena are our head dancers. Right behind them, our royalty. Coming in are our men, those warriors. Next in are the traditional women. These are our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties, the ones who teach us, the ones that we go to, the ones that come to us. Big round of applause, everybody. Show them that you're here. Whoa. Next in, we have our jingle dress dancers. These represent the medicine from Medwaywen, from way up north. After them, we have our fancy shawl dancers. Our young ladies, and it's told that when we, with their movements, once they start turning and moving around, they represent the butterfly. So all of the dancers have entered the arena. Please, everyone, a round of applause for Grand Entry 2019. Oh, thank you, Wendigo. Please bear with us just a few minutes, and we have a saying among Indian people, and it's called Indian time. And some people say, well, you're always late, and we say, no, it happens when it happens. And so just give me a few minutes. I'll get the high sign from our friends here, Wolf River. We are going to go to them for the flag song. So as soon as they give me the high sign, and again, if you can, stay standing. If you need to sit, please sit. And we don't want nobody to be out of their comfort zone. So, gonna turn it over to the Wolf River Singers from Zor, Menominee Reservation. Flag song. Waiwanan. I'd like to take a few minutes for those of you who may not know our culture that well. If you notice that the eagle staffs were the first items brought into the circle. It's no respect to the American flag or the United States of America. It's that you need to remember we were the first ones here. We were the first warriors and we are still warriors, and we honor them and those staffs. And the song you just heard, that flag song, we don't do the national anthem, we do our flag songs, them songs that have been handed down from generations. And as I had said earlier, we have protocol, we have ways that we do things, and we carry them on to the best that we can, and we're honored to bring them to you. So right now I'm going to introduce to you my good friend and my relative for the invocation, everybody, Mr. Dennis Knote. Whoa.
Waiwanan. For those of you who can, would you please be seated? Please sit down at this time, those of you who can. It's good to see everyone here this afternoon for the 4th annual Alan Caldwell Pow Wow here in Neenah Menasha. My name is Dennis Knote, Menominee tribal elder, Menominee veteran, and as is our way at a gathering like this, we always want to say and speak a few words to the Creator. And so that's what I'll be doing here in the Menominee language. But before I do that, I just want to give you a brief history of this area, pre-contact, before the arrival of the Europeans. We all know of Doty Island out here. This region was a Menominee settlement centuries and centuries ago. And that name, Neenah Menasha, is the English words for the Menominee words, Neenah Menasha, Neenah Menasha in Menominee. And that means my little island. We had a settlement here where we lived, gathered our wild rice, did the maple sugar in the spring, hunted, fished. And so that was the name that was from this area, Neenah Menasha, my little island. And as the Europeans came here, they pronounced it Neenah Menasha, and that still stands today. But because of the island out here, Doty Island. Just a brief history of the area. So with that, I'm going to speak to the Creator. I was given tobacco, and the reason I asked everyone to please be seated was because in our culture, the person speaking to the Creator is the one who should be standing. So I want to say thank you for recognizing our tradition in that way. I'm going to talk to the Creator and ask Him to watch over each and every one of us here today. All these people here today, and the dancers, the veterans, and these drums. These drums are a very important part of the celebration here. And so we're grateful that they are here today to help us celebrate the Alan Caldwell Pow Wow here today. Poso mauni weak. Mat no skill pia kitana makan eyom. Alan Caldwell, Nimi Hatwin, Yos Kasani Nawakik. Nimanini Tan Skunianan. Wawan and Mauni Wiak Case Piak. Dennis Kanot. Idignash Wishwan. Mamachita Wishwan a page pamotna. Katamana with Skiki Tim Anami how Mashikta Sakok Samoa Neknamau. Mauni Wiak Patch Patawanek. Naha Mamawa Kohono. Yogo Awix Eom Neknamau. Kata Inasamoanan, Kimasamasamanok Skill Kanawa Tuak Akunio Eskutu and Espamianes. Ochikasia Enaka, Skamokaha Enaka, Sawano Enaka, Skanik Enaka, the four directions. Paso Tapanao Sauni no Tamonak Wawanan Kata Kea, Skase Pitai Omas. Nahao Enepi, Mamawa Kohono. Nama mea te tan sal patch no te wea. Ni ko chimanao sal patch kanapa mea. Mishik mao ni weak mawa chase no tuok yos yope. Mishik te mawa akum. Nemoak. Mishik te mawa akum se makanesok. Mishik te mawa akum tawahi kanak. Mishik te mawa akum catch kiwak. Mishik ni chianak. Wawan Katan and Maoni Kako Nick Skase Mini Kia Salpatch Pamata Sea Mashik Muskosuan. Kaki no Hamoia Salmana Ototua Kuak Maoni Wiak Mashikta Otapanao Ki Papa Chinatuak Maoni Wiak Onani Kosan and Yos Omat Nomene Nimi Hatwin Yos Kasani Nawakik Maoni Wiak Wawan and Patch Patawanek. Ni tamo I makanak na how in it ka wawan it.
Waiwanan. We are now going to post the colors. Veterans of the Menominee Nation Eagle Staff. J.J. Korn, United States Army. Ogichida Warrior Sobriety Staff, Wes Martin, U.S. Army, 35 years sober. And I know why that is. At Tanoki Pomona, a walk that tells a sacred story staff, carried in by Sean Caldwell, Alan's son. One of Alan's sons. The Water Walk Flag Staff, carried in by Jessica Ryan Brotherton. U.S. Flag, Andy Bovine, United States Air Force, Desert Storm. Menominee Nation Flag, Dennis Knott, U.S. Navy, Vietnam. Brotherton Nation Flag, Renee Gralowitz, United States Army. Veterans of the Menominee Nation, Veterans Flag, Connie Rasmussen, United States Navy. POW MIA Flag, Bill Williams, United States Navy, Vietnam. And the United States Marine Corps Flag, Larry Schrader, United States Marines, Vietnam era. I would also like to take this time to introduce our royalty who came up, and if there's more, please let me know. Kashina Primary School Princess Lorraine Redkettle, Menominee. Kashina Primary School Brave Pershing Kakatosh. We are now going to call on Wendigo for the appropriate veteran song. And again, our head dancers, Breezy Tapi and Cake Kakatosh. I just don't like saying his real name, which is Robert. I look at him and I don't see Bob. So again, we're going to call on Wendigo for the appropriate veteran song. As is the norm, we ask that you wait until they make one circle around, and then all veterans, you are then welcome to join in. And even if you are a family member of a veteran, please come on in. We want to show them their support. And I would like to apologize to my good friend here, and I totally forgot this, but our male head dancer, Kate Kakatosh, United States Marines, Afghanistan. Oh, way to go, chum. Oh. So again, once they make the circle, we invite everybody who is a veteran. No need, do not need to be native. You are welcome to come in. We want to honor those of you who make sure that we let you know in a good way that your sacrifice and all of your sacrifices that allow us to do what we do today, not only as Native people, but as American citizens, that dedication and all of your sacrifices. We acknowledge you today, we honor you today, and this is just one small way that we can do this. So we invite you in, and again, even if you're a family member of a veteran, male, female, you are all invited in. Oh. At this time, we invite everyone who is a veteran, please come on in, join in behind them. Please let us be able to look at all you beautiful people, accept our gratitude and our graciousness, and share with us. Oh. Oh, Waiwanan, to all of our men and women, our old Gitchida and our old Gitchida Kwa. If we could please clear the arena, we have a few things we need to go to right now. And we want to make sure that we can get to everything, but like I said before, these great songs, this great music, good medicine. I'm going to guess just when the last vehicle leaves today, it'll start to rain. So that means nobody can go home until we're done. You got that? At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the Executive Director of the Neenah Historical Society, Miss Jane Lang, everybody. Jane Lang, round of applause, please.
Thank you, Richie. Welcome to the 4th Annual Neenah Menasha Inter-Tribal Pow Wow. We're very happy you're here. I'd like to specifically welcome all of you who are participating in the powwow today as veterans, as drummers, singers, and dancers. Thank you for coming to Neenah, and thank you for sharing your history and culture with us. We are deeply appreciative. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to Kathy Caldwell, Richie Ploss, Shane Webster, and Ron Korn, and all they did to help us organize this year's event. I'd also like to thank all of those whose financial assistance made it possible for us at the Neenah Historical Society to again hold the powwow this year, specifically the Community Foundation for the Fox Valley region and the City of Neenah. Also, thank you to the City of Neenah Landmarks Commission, who's sponsoring the Voyager canoe rides today. So be sure to check that out over on the shoreline and enjoy a free canoe ride on the beautiful and historic Fox River. Finally, I'd like to welcome you as an observer of this event. For thousands of years before people of European ancestry came to this area, the Menominee people and other American Indians were present here. Today, our focus at this 4th Annual Neenah Menasha Pow Wow is on celebrating the rich and interesting heritage of all of Wisconsin's American Indian cultures. In all, 12 unique tribes are recognized in Wisconsin. Today, my hope is that we will honor the history and culture of the American Indian people of this place and all of Wisconsin, and in so doing, we will step a little closer together in our understanding, in our respect, and in our fellowship with each other. So thank you all for being part of our 4th Annual Neenah Menasha Inter-Tribal Pow Wow, and again, welcome to Neenah. At this time, I would like to welcome the Mayor of Neenah, Dean Coffert, to say a few words.
Thank you very much, and welcome to our beautiful community here in Neenah for the 4th Annual Pow Wow. I just want to take 30 seconds to thank everyone who is involved in this, especially Jane Lang, the Historical Society. They do a great job. The City Council and everyone else who's a part of this. We are honored to have you here today and joining us and showing us a little bit about your culture. And enjoy the day. Welcome to Neenah and enjoy the powwow. Welcome. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, I just want to take a few words to share with you some of the stuff you may not be aware of. Sometimes people tell us, well, how come you Indians dance in a circle? I said, because when we were kids and we got scolded, you know, our parents, so that's why we dance in a circle. All right, so that, hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. I was just telling Kathy, Alan's widow, and I had asked around, we call him Bear Man, and I heard so many stories about how and why they call him Bear Man, and so I heard 4 stories 3 of them which I cannot tell in public. But Kathy reminded me of the first one that I do remember when he come back from the service, even beforehand, and he played baseball in the res with our BA team, and he was the catcher. And everybody used to tease him and said that when he had all of his gear and he was behind the plate, he looked like a bear behind there. And then Kathy also reminded me that years later when he got his name from one of our elders up on the Menominee Res, because he was in the Bear Clan, he was given that name. So again, welcome everyone. We hope you have a good time. We hope you enjoy yourself. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to have some intertribal dances. Now, I'm going to call on Wolf River to do an intertribal, and then we'll call on Wind Eagle to do an intertribal. But again, wherever my chum Shane is, he's the arena director. We're going to have spot dances for these first 2. So those of you who do not know what that is, my friend here, Shane, when the song starts, he's going to pick a spot. And when the song stops, who's either on that spot or nearest that spot, again, graciously gifted to us T-shirt from the veterans of the Menominee Nation. Now again, intertribals, everybody can come out and dance. Men, women, children of all cultures, in your regalia, not in regalia. And if you're a little bit shy or timid about how you might look, wait until I get out there. And then you'll say, I can do that. Well, I can't. But so we're going to have 2 intertribals. Take another small break. We got some more things to share with you. We invite and welcome everybody out. So we're going to call on Wolf River for the first intertribal, and then we'll go to Wind Eagle, and there'll be spot dances. So, ho! Everybody come on out and dance. Come on out and dance.
Hey!
Good to see you all out there. Remember, when the song stops, to go to your spot, stay there. Okay, everybody, stay right there. My good friend here is going to gift the winner. All of us today do have special things we got to do. This is his job. This isn't my job. So if you don't get the shirt, do not shoot the messenger. Oh, we got a winner. Round of applause. All right, everybody, keep going. We're going to go right to the next Inter-Tribal with Wind Eagle. And this one, too, will be a spot dance. So, everybody, you got another shot at her. Whenever you're ready, Wind Eagle, Inter-Tribal. Now I'm looking for my chum Shane here, and he'll come up and gonna gift one more winner for our spot dance. No, no, not them ones. We'd both get beat up if we took one of them. Wes, are you gonna do it? Okay. Yes. Okay, we have a winner. If we can clear the arena, please. Clear the arena. I'd also like to let the dancers and singers know that in the shelter right over here, by the stairway going up, are 2 big coolers of water. So all the dancers and singers, the veterans, help yourself up there to the coolers for some water. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now we have a very special part of the day. I'm going to turn it over to my good friend here, Wes Martin. And come on, man, I'm trying to get points.
Thank you, Richie. Kathy, are you? Kathy. Yeah, Kathy. My name is Arnawa Pia. I'm from the Oneida Menominee tribes. Today I have the privilege of honoring probably one of my best friends. He went on to this funeral, and that is Kathy's husband, Alan Caldwell. Alan and I travel many trails together, not only as a veteran, powwows, but one of the most significant trips that we made involved my brother, another gentleman, and Alan. We went out to Crow Fair, and that was a trip in its own. And we ended up in Cheyenne, Wyoming, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it was one we never told. I think there was a couple divorces came out of that trip. But as later on, when Al would always talk about that trip, and he told Kathy about it, and this is after they got married, and Kathy told Al, I guess, if you ever go with the Martin boys again, don't come home. But that's what it was. Al was one of the finest. Not only was he a good veteran and all that, he was an educator. He was principal in many schools, Menominee, Milwaukee, and that. And he also took that as an honor to be able to educate our Native children, and he did it in the Native way. With that in mind, one of the things I'd like to do, and sometimes I did honor Al while he was alive, but one of the things is I like to, during our powwow up in Kashina in May, I try to honor people. And I believe that it's important that when you honor somebody, that you talk about them, that they hear them good words. So, but today I'm here, I'm going to ask my veterans of the Menominee Nation, veterans, Andy Piatrico, or Mandy Bovine, to present this gift to Kathy as a wife of Alan and all that. Andy? The thing I am giving Kathy is an eagle feather. One of the things that is in Indian country, one of the highest things you can give as respect is giving somebody an eagle feather. This eagle feather I wore on my headdress dancing with Al, many powwows all over the country, and I take it and I ask Al or Kathy if she can hold it up. As you will notice, one of the things I was always told about Indian country, I have a daughter down in New Mexico who makes pottery, kachina dolls. And she says, whenever a Native person makes something or has it, there's always a defect in it. And the reason for that defect is when they make something is to tell the people we are not perfect as human beings, but we do things in a good way. And with this, I give Kathy, and I'm going to ask Dennis to talk about the eagle feather.
Warren and West. In an eagle feather presentation, this is done in a certain way, in a protocol. Things have to be said and talked about, and instructions given to the person receiving this eagle feather. The eagle feather is the highest award presented among indigenous people. There is nothing higher than this. So we have to speak for this feather as we present it. The spirit of this eagle is still alive in this feather. That is our belief. And so I ask that Kathy honor and respect this feather at all times. She does not own this feather. She is the keeper of this feather, and that's why we ask that she take care of it and respect it at all times. And the last thing we ask that she uses this eagle feather in her prayers to the Creator. And so with that, I want to say congratulations, Kathy.
Okay, we'd like to call out our head dancers and members of Al's family who are here, and all the Menominee veterans who are here. We're going to call on Wolf River Singers for an appropriate song. Or Wind Eagle. Wind Eagle. And then what we're going to do again, they will make one circle. And once that circle is completed, we ask you that you come up and shake the hands of this gracious, great lady and these people and join behind them. This is how we show our respect and our honor. So again, I'm going to go to ask Wind Eagle for an appropriate song. Once they make that circle, come on up and shake their hands. Join in behind them to show that honor and respect. Whoa. welcome you to please come and graciously shake the hands of Kathy and the veterans and her family in honor of her late husband, the great Alan Caldwell. He's the one that started all of this. Oh. Oh, thank you all very much. Thank you all very much.
Yes.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you.
Yep, Brother Town veteran.
I knew I was going to make it, man.
Okay, we can clear the arena, please. Clear the arena. Don't let the little sprinkles bother you. One of the things we do carry with us to these outdoor powwows are bars of soap. So if you get to that point where, hey, it's feeling really good, come on up. We got ivory, we got lava, we got it all. Yeah. And I'd like to introduce to you right now Renee Gralowitz from the Brotherton Nation. And again, in the history of the stories of the people here in Wisconsin, being a descendant of the Stockbridge Muncie myself, I also have relatives in the Brotherton. So she would like to address and share with you some of her words and work on an issue that concerns everyone. So please, everybody, my good friend Renee.
Okay, thank you, Richie. Greetings from the Brothertown Indian Nation, and I'm also a descendant for the Mohicans. I want to talk to you today about the missing and murdered Indigenous women of Wisconsin and of this whole continent. Native American women and girls go missing, and their missing is not investigated with the earnest that other American missing women and girls. When Native American women are murdered, it is a 70% chance that their murderer gets away free. There are a number of reasons why we have this problem, and there's a number of reasons why we do not have specific figures on the number of missing and murdered Indigenous women. But I'm going to be laying some tobacco down for all of my sisters who are out there and struggling, for all of my brothers, fathers, mothers who are caring and worried about the women who are missing in their lives. On Wednesday, I was able to help start a new bill in Wisconsin to create a task force for the missing and murdered Indigenous women of Wisconsin. Representative Amanda Stuck, Senator Janet Bewley, and Representative Beth Myers, and Representative Mursall, we've all signed on this bill to create a task force to investigate what's going on with the missing, murdered Indigenous women and girls in hopes to reduce the level of domestic violence. So watch your news. Come the first week of October, the bill will be sent to committee, and it's at that time that I ask you to contact your legislators, your state legislators, and ask them to act quickly on behalf of our missing and murdered sisters. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. My good friend Wes just reminded me of something I'd like to share with you, that when you are here with us today, these gatherings happen every weekend in America, someplace. There's a website, powwows.com. You go on there and you can find out a lot. Even in Wisconsin, there's a lot of these, both traditional and competition powwows. So we appreciate you being here. We're able to do this now because for many, many years, starting in the late 40s into the 50s, the federal government disallowed this. So this is how we share. We appreciate it. All right, we're going to go get going here in case it starts getting a little bit more steamy. We're going to go with some exhibitions. We're going to start with the young ones, the tiny tots. So these are ages up to the age of 5. In regalia, all the young ones up to the age of 5. We'd like to go to Wolf River for an appropriate song. So all you mothers and aunties and grandmas, we are now calling on the Tiny Tots. Tiny Tots exhibition. Once they get it to the arena, I think 2 times 2 would be good. That right, Shane? Yep. So, Tiny Tots, you are all up. You are now the stars. Tiny Tots. We got them out there. Oh-ho! These, ladies and gentlemen, are our future champions. Please, round of applause to encourage these young ones. And you may find this hard to believe, but one time, a long time ago, I used to look like that. I was kind of small. Yes, I was a little girl. Yes. Mom and Dad saved, and I got the operation. So. Let's have a good hand. 5 and under. Now we'd like to get 6 through 12.
Thanks, Wally.
6 through 12. Uh-oh. We'll go to Wind Eagle for this one. The young ones, 6 through 12. All right, 2 times through. Here's all of our young ones, ages 6 through 12. Huh?
Boys and girls?
Yeah. I've had her, chum. You're the only one there. Don't let these young ladies intimidate you, chum. You got her. If you get scared, Uncle Richie will come out and help you. 2 times through. Big round of applause. I see Jingle Dress. I see fancy shawl. Grass dancer. Traditional. Round of applause for these young ones who are starting to carry on everything they were taught. Carrying on through their family, through their clans. Great, great stuff. Oh, very good. Thank you, dancers. We have one more category, ages 13 to 17. Ages 13 to 17. Young men and women, ages 13 to 17. And we'll call upon Wolf River for this one. So 13 to 17. I think there's only one lady out there. So, oh, no, we got some more guys here. All right. So, when you're ready, Wolf River, exhibition time, 13 to 17. Round of applause, please, for these young men and women. I can remember when I was 17, but I'm not going to say anything about it. Thank you. Oh, very good. We'd like to call upon our head dancers. We got a special right now. So we're going to give all of our dancers the opportunity to get together. We're going to have a two-step. And we invite all of you again in the crowd. It's very, very simple. It's male and female. And we have been taught and told over the years that it's a lady's choice. So if a young lady comes up and asks you to dance, then you are actually supposed to say, sure. But if you turn her down, we've been told you got to pay her $5. So again, this is a lady's choice. It's a two-step. No, Wes. $10 ain't going to do it, man. We need more dancers. We need more for the two-step. Don't be bashful. Come on. It quit raining. You ain't nothing going to happen to you. I tell you what, I know some people sitting around. If I start using your name, it ain't going to be in vain. Well, I don't even know what that means. It just sounded good. Okay, here we got some more coming. Don't be shy, everybody. Don't be shy. I don't want you going home tonight and then tomorrow after church sitting around going, you know, all them Indians danced and they said we could go dance with them, but I didn't. Shame on ya. Could dance it yourself. All right. Now we got a bunch of cool beans. See, I knew I could shame you all into doing it. Either that or all the men don't want to give up $5. That's okay, too. All right. Yeah, exactly. Hard drag. No money, just a hard drag, yeah. All right. What you look like, Shane? Ready? Wind Eagle, Wind Eagle. Two-step, everybody follow it. It's very, very simple. Wind Eagle 3 times through. Wolf River 3 times through. Yeah, it's so simple that the Menominee should be able to do it. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's for all my German and Polish friends. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, sir, you're supposed to hold her hand, sir. You're supposed to hold her hand. Yeah, hold her hand. You do it right. Don't make me come out there. Dewey, you're supposed to have a partner. Skinned again, man.
I'm going to go over and pull that tablecloth off our table.
All right, very good, everyone. Very good. We appreciate it.
I thought this didn't end till 4.
Right.
Oh,
But it's all going
okay.
Okay. Right now, well, actually, no. Yeah, we'll do one. Actually, yeah. My good friend here. So, we just got a couple more special exhibitions to do, but we're going to turn it over to Wind Eagle and then another one by Wolf River. We're going to do a couple Inter-Tribals again, everyone. Couple Inter-Tribals. So, again, you are all invited to come on out and dance. And after that, we'll go to our adult exhibitions. So, Wind Eagle, good song for Inter-Tribal. And again, you are all invited to come on out and dance. Fill up the arena, the dance circle. I guarantee it'll make you feel a whole lot better. Oh-ho! Wind Eagle, Inter-Tribal time, Inter-Tribal time. Oh, go hop. Oh. Thank you, Wendigo. Wolf River, one more intertribal. Wolf River will go to our adult exhibitions. When you're ready, Wolf River, aho. All right, thank you very much. Okay, we can clear the arena, please. Clear the arena. We are now going to go to our adult exhibitions. So to let our adult dancers know that's ages 18 and over, we are going to start with the women's traditional. Then we'll do the women jingle dress and the women fancy shawl. So we'll call on Wendigo for the women traditional. So we could have all of the lovely ladies in the circle, women's traditional. I do my best never to try and say anything left of center for these ladies because I know they would pay me back very, very good. So, again, these are our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties, our friends. These are the ones that we go to a lot for our answers, for our direction. And it's reciprocated. They come back to us and tell us some things we should think of or some things we should do. So, Wendigo, when you're ready, women traditional dance. Oh. Oh, thank you very much, ladies. Thank you for that good song. We're now going to call on the women jingle dress. Women jingle dress. 18 and over. All right, there we go. See, this is a special dance brought to us from the Ojibwe people. There's a long story to it. Has to do with healing. These are special dancers, special young ladies, and to be in that society. So we're honored to see these young ladies here. So we're going to go to Wolf River for an appropriate women's jingle dress. When you're ready. Oh-ho. Oh, round of applause for our Lady Jingle Dress. Last category in the adult female, 18 and over, fancy shawl. 18 and over, fancy shawl dancers. 18 and over, fancy shawl. All right, Breezy, you're going to have to cover everything. Oh, we got some more coming. All right. We'll then again, as we've been doing, going back and forth. And please, everybody, a round of applause for the host drum, Wind Eagle, and our other drum from the Menominee Nation, the Wolf River Singers. Please, a round of applause for them. They've been doing great all day. All right, Fancy Shawl. When you're ready, Wind Eagle. Oh. Again, when these young ladies are spinning and turning, we're taught that the movements represent the butterfly. If you notice the difference when the traditional women were out, their steps are more deliberate, right to the point. These are quick movements. Hang in there, ladies. Hang in there. Oh, let's hear it for them. Nice job, ladies. Nice job. We're going to turn it over to the Wolf River Singers for our men's traditional. 18 and over, men's traditional. Hey, you're not going to do it now, are you? Oh, no. Do me a curveball there, chum. I didn't want to screw things up, you know. Here are our warriors, our leaders, our guys that carrying on them old ways. Even though they might be young men, except for JJ, they're old ways. Okay, well, whenever you're ready, we got these gentlemen out here. And again, everyone, you're in for a treat. This is probably my favorite category. And I would like to see the movements and the regalia, and how everybody does their thing. And so, men's traditional for all of you good people here today. Give them a round of applause. Everybody encourage these gentlemen. Great, great stuff. They are all telling their own stories, handed down through their families and their clans. Their regalia might reflect their clan, their family, might reflect their name, might reflect the status of who they're with. Each movement deliberate, telling their stories. Great, great stuff. I won't say nothing. Good. Oh, got her that time. My the judges have just said that you're all done. Okay, we'd like to call out our men's grass dancers, 18 and over, men's grass dancers. This dance comes from the plains. Special dancers that would go out among the plains, their special songs, prepare the grounds both for ceremony, feast, location. And them songs and them movements were special made so that that area would be prepared in a good way. Way back in the days before the 20th century, a lot of these gentlemen carried with them in their belts and in their other part of their regalia, actually the grass from other places. So, gonna go to Windigo for grass dance. Aho! Take her away.
Our bricks are coming in handy. Well, I hope the wind blows that way.
Some people say that the fringes hanging from these dancers represent the flowing greens and grasses from the plains. They carry that with them because, again, they are chosen and they pick this style. They are taught certain movements, and there are only special songs that they do this with and to. So good hand of applause, everybody, for these grass dancers. Round of applause, please. Thank you very much. I was just talking to my buddy Shane here, the arena director. I said, we don't have any fancy dancers today, do we? And he said, no, they're home practicing for their, when they score a touchdown tomorrow in a Packer game, then they'll get up and cut a rug, and do it in a good way. So, okay, at this time, I want to please request all of you for the next two songs. We're going to have two more Inter-Tribals, and then we're going to kind of bring things to a close. But in a good way, everybody, I am going to request and ask that during these two songs that you do not take any pictures or any recording. Even though they're going to be Inter-Tribals, and you're welcome to come out and dance. And we're going to have these two as our last two spot dances. And we're going to give away, again, each song, we're going to give away a t-shirt. But again, please, we graciously ask you, and we'll explain later. But I've been approached and requested, and of course I'm going to honor it by our elders. These two songs are going to be whistled. And that's a very significant gesture and point that when we hear that eagle whistle, the things we need to do. And so we ask for sure, no photographs and no recording, please. And when we get done with the second one, I will turn the mic over to my friend, and he will explain to it everybody that great story and reason why. So, 2 intertribals left, everybody. Then we're going to kind of bring it to a close. I know we were supposed to go longer, but you all been great. The weather really has been holding up, but we don't want to deter anybody from getting ill, sick, or when the dancers are cutting the rug, they slip and fall down. Because if you're as big as me and you slip and fall down, you're going to have to call Heavy Duty Wrecker to get me up off the ground. So again, first up, we got Wolf River, 2 intertribals. You are all invited out to dance. Spot dance. Oh, Wolf River. No photos, no recording, please. And he's going to explain what this meant for the last 2 songs. So again, one more time, my good friend Dennis Knote.
Wawana Richie. Poso Mauni Wiak, Nakatamana with Skiki Tim say, yeah. I'm going to speak a little bit now. Whistling a drum with an eagle whistle is something very special. It's not done very often, but it's done with meaning and a procedure. You have to feel, the whistle carrier has to feel the energy towards that song, the energy towards that drum that'll draw you in there. That'll draw you in there. Also, why do you want to whistle? In addition to what I just mentioned, I blew that whistle in memory of my good friend, Alan Caldwell. Awasa Inani, Bearman. He's done many things for not only the Menominee people, but all the indigenous tribes here in Wisconsin. And in Menominee, we say Wisconsin in our language is Wiskanosuk. Wiskanosuk. It means a good place to live. That's what we named this area that we lived in. At one time, we had 9 million acres, and through, I think it was about 8 treaties, we kept ceding our land to the federal government. And now we have approximately 225,000 acres, which is our Omatnamene Akihi, our Menominee land, which we are very protective and very proud of. But Alan is one who knew and respected a lot of the culture of all nations. An educator for numbers and numbers of years. And he taught me several things which I hold dearly to my heart. And so that's why I blew that whistle here this afternoon. And now I'm going to have Wes Martin, another dear close friend of Alan's, who's going to say some more things about Awasa Inani. So please give him your full attention also. Wawanan.
Thank you, Dennis. Yeah, I also, one of the things is that in many places, eagle whistles are given to people. They're not one that you should be picking up. You go through a ceremony that, and usually the ones that don't have them whistles are veterans. And all that. Al Caldwell was one of them. He taught me many things. Of course, Al, you know, when Dennis talked about him, I did a thing for Al. Them are only small gestures compared to what he gave me. And Al was a great man and everything. And so when I did that, also when we whistle, it's a respect for them drums. Is that, that them guys, they teach us, and they're a part of this circle. And so I thank you, and hopefully next year, that'll be the 5th year for this. Hopefully they have it, and that people come back, bring your neighbors. My friend Richie had mentioned, these things go on every weekend from all over the country. I travel with my Eagle staff up to Canada, Mexico, all over the country. We take these. So it is, this today is good for us, but we do this almost every weekend someplace. So you're always welcome to come to ours. And we have the biggest vets powwow in May, up in May, in Menominee. And all veterans and their families are welcome to come. Magwitch.
Thank you, gentlemen. I just want to end today with some very special and personal words for myself about Alan. We grew up together. We did a lot together. And like I say, he did so much in the field of education. And it was at one of these gatherings of teaching that they were going to have a special presentation. So Al went up front and he started telling a story. And he told a story about the eagle and the eagle feather and the reverence and the significance. And he says, so I'm here today to present a feather to a fellow Menominee. He said, a man that, in my mind, he said, is a warrior for what he does. He's a warrior for where he goes and how he tries his best to live that way. And unbeknownst to me, he called my name. I was very moved. My Menominee name is Poekane. Translates to one who changes his feathers. It refers to the eagle when the eagle is perched and they clean themselves of their old feathers. That action is my name. One of the significant points of that name is in the mid-1800s, we had a chief Poekane. And he is one of only 5 or 6 of our leaders from way back who not once put his mark or his name to a treaty. He was the leader of our warrior society. He was a spiritual man and a powerful man. And it wasn't until 2008 I heard the story of the removal of the Menominee who were left in the lake down by Lake Poygan by Winnicott, and they were removed. And when that treaty was signed in the spring of the year, our ancestors knew they then had to move to the site of our present reservation, which is right north of Shawano. That treaty ceded whatever land we had left west of the Fox River. But it wasn't until a year or two later, dead middle of winter in January, that the federal government then went to our ancestors and said, okay, now you got to leave. You got to go now. And back then, the main way of transportation was the river, but of course it was frozen. There's ice, snow. So it documented that 2,400 Menominee were there, and they had to walk in those conditions over 90 miles to a certain site on our reservation. And I didn't know until 2008 that the man credited with getting our ancestors home was Chief Poekane. When I found that out, one of the things when we get our names, we have responsibility. So I did a lot of research, and so in 2010, we recreated that removal and that walk. That feather that Alan had given me is on the staff that we used. And that is why today I asked, first I went to Kathy. And I said, I'd like to bring my staff down because there's a feather on there that Alan gave me many years ago, but I'd like to have it brought in by your son. So it makes me feel good to be here again, see all my friends, relatives, share our laughter. Because again, everyone, we say among Indian people, our best medicine and our strongest medicine is our laughter and our humor. Sometimes I hit it right on and I'm really funny, and sometimes I don't. I kind of like it when I don't, because then all the white people look at each other and go, that wasn't funny. And all the Indians are going, yeah, it was. You got to kind of know that guy, you know. So on behalf of the Neenah Historical Society, all the other sponsors, all the vendors, thank you all very much for coming and sharing with us today. I'd like to call up all of the people who brought in the staffs and brought in the flags. We are now going to go to our closing. So all of our veterans, all of our staff carriers, please come up here while we assemble and get ready. We're going to call on Wind Eagle for the retreat song and victory song. And then when that's done, our last order of business today, we'll call on Wolf River to do the traveling song. So again, thank you all very much. If you see a powwow advertised in the area, please come on by and stop in and say hello. You'll probably see a bunch of us there. We all kind of travel together. And I'm going to say, in all honesty, that if we need a ride home, please give us a ride home. Even though we might live in Chicago or Minneapolis, please get us home. Hey, Shane, is it what? 2 and then 2 and 4, or 2 and 2, or 2 and 4? 4, 3 and 2, 5, 6, 7. We know what we're doing. So again, everybody, if you can, please rise as we retire the colors and the staffs. Sorry about that. Oh. So one final time, ladies and gentlemen, those of you left, we're going to call on Wolf River for a traveling song. You are all invited in. We sing this song to make sure that wherever you're going, you get there safe. We want to see you again. I hope you all had a good time on behalf of the Neenah Historical Society, all our sponsors, my good friend Jane, my dear, dear friend Kathy, all the veterans, all the dancers and singers. Thank you all very much. And remember, drummers, singers, and dancers, when you get changed, there'll be pizza up here in about a half an hour. So, all right. Thank you all, everybody. Have a good weekend. Oh, goodbye.